What's up, y'all? This Rare Breed, and you're listening to the Rare Breed Theory. And today, we're going over a video where a panel is talking about if people should date while broke. And this is a Rare Breed double feature. So after that video, I'll be going over a Reddit post where a guy's trying to tell his girlfriend it's not okay that she's texting a 30-year-old male when she's 18. But before we get into it, hit that like button. And let's get a quick message from our sponsor, me. Did you know you're only getting access to 50% of my content? If you want access to all 4 weekly videos instead of just 2, all you gotta do is join the Rare Breed regime. For $5 a month via Patreon. Not only do you get access to all my exclusive Patreon videos, you get access to over 200 banned YouTube videos, my exclusive dating show series, my best content, Around the Web with Rare Breed, my movie club, and I know you tired of these annoying ass ads, so you get access to all my videos ad free. Yeah, you missing out. Now you might be saying, F that, I ain't paying for shit. I feel where you coming from. Least you could do is join me on the alternate platform, because you know YouTube like to pull the plug on motherfuckers like me. So join me on MGTOW.tv, BitChute, Reddit, or Discord. Links below. And don't forget to follow me here on the tube. Hit the subscribe button and be sure to hit the bell. That way you get notified when I drop a new video. Shout out to the notification gang. Now this is what I need you guys to do to make this video and this channel go viral. First, hit the like button. Next, make sure you comment. I don't care if it's a like emoji, a good vid, bro, or if you just press ABC 1, 2, 3. Last thing you can do is make sure you watch this video to the end. If you don't want to watch this video to the end, skip to the last few seconds before you click off and let it play out. That way we can trick the algorithm. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
First of all, I think if you broke, you know you broke. Real talk. Like, you not walking around making 60, you know, and you have X responsibilities and thinking you got money. Let's be real about this. Like, to date and to court a woman and to spend time with a woman, it costs.
Well, broke is relative. It's subjective. It's all about your lifestyle. There's some people who can live on 20 and be comfortable. They don't care about materialistic things. They can get them a little low-key studio apartment, you know, and just be chill with that. So it's all about your lifestyle and what you value and care about in this world.
We're not saying that her time costs, but it costs. It costs to go have a drink. It costs to go have dinner. It costs to go to a museum. Even if you got a little cheap date on some happy hour margaritas, you're gonna spend about a good 50. You know 50? What I mean? Mm-hmm. On margarita.
That'd be more than that. $50.
Man, I don't know. I'm just putting some random happy hour number out there.
I shouldn't have said nothing. My bad.
It costs. That's the point I'm making, is that it costs. So, like, if your money isn't right and you can't, like, just easily go out and spend the money that it costs to court a woman, to date a woman, that means you're probably too broke to be dating.
I mean, in a way, I agree. Focus on getting your money up if you have certain goals as far as how much you want to make or what type of lifestyle you want to live. You know, if you're making 30 grand a year after taxes and you want to get to a point where you're making 100, you really don't got time to date. You on your mission to get to 100. Me, I don't give a fuck about money. I don't think life about money. I'm comfortable with the simple things in life. But yeah, if you don't got 50 bucks to spare, you probably shouldn't be dating. But here's my thing. I'm not courting no bitch, especially in 2021. Most 2021 women aren't worth courting. And even if I was gonna court a bitch, it ain't gonna be about me spending money on fancy dates. I would tell her up front, you know, if you're trying to get to know me and be in a relationship with me, it ain't going to be about me spending a bunch of money impressing you on dates. It's going to be about genuinely getting to know who I am as a person, getting to know my character, you know, getting to see what my goals are and what my plans are for the future. Because, yeah, I'm the prize. Even if we go on 10 free dates, I'm still the prize, and I know I'm the prize.
If spending a little $50, a little $100, a little $500, whatever it is, if it's an issue to spend it, then that's how you know you're broke. But being broke is fine. I just want to say that real quick. I was broke at one point.
We all was.
I was 100% broke at one point. Thank God my dad let me move home and he paid my bills. But I was broke at one point. I think it would be...
Right, women always got some type of guy that'll pay their bills, whether it's their dad, a dude who trying to hit life on easy mode. Most guys didn't have that luxury to have their dad pay their bills. Just want to throw that out there. So it's easy for women to pass judgment on broke men when they live life on easy mode, and it's easy for them to get a check. All they gotta do is get naked.
In a man's best interest, if he doesn't have his money together, or if he doesn't have his money in a place to where spending the money it takes to court, if you don't have that extra little money, then you probably shouldn't date.
So what they gonna do then? If they
sit at home and beat your meat.
Worry about yourself and how to get your money up. That's what niggas really need to worry about. That's really what you want to worry about. Because I'm gonna have to agree with Aaron. I'm not gonna put an actual number on what it means for a guy to be broke, because I can't tell you how much money you're making is not enough. Because I probably am not making as much as I feel like you should be making to make that judgment. Yeah, to make that judgment to be considered not broke. But what makes you broke is doing bum nigga shit. So I wouldn't really call nobody broke, but I really do be saying,
I just gotta throw this out there. Fuck what a bitch say. And you should be focusing on you, but not to get to a point where you could get a bitch. It's just be to better yourself for the sake of bettering yourself. And don't ever listen to women, period. Especially when it comes to setting standards for yourself. Or listening to a chick when she say, you not this if you don't have this. Or you can't get me if you don't have that. Bitch, fuck you. You're not important. I'm important. Don't ever forget, fellas, you the important one. These other dudes that you could potentially be competing with, whether it's at work or wherever, they not important. You're important. Society standards and all that, not important. You're important.
that, you know, some guys really be bums. And I'm only saying that because this one time I went on a date and I was really excited for it. And he actually says, okay, well, I don't really want to pay for a cab or whatever to get to where we need to go. So we're going to have to take the bus. And I'm like, okay, at this point, I've already stopped taking the bus for a couple of years now. So it's just like, all right, okay, cool. We're going to take the bus. He has no bus pass. We have to ask to get on the bus. I said, what?
Okay, yeah, okay. See, if you in a certain position, you just have to know how to play it. But you don't just spring it on a date like, oh, we got to get on the bus. And then she's like, oh, okay, well, whatever, that's fine. And then it's time to get on the bus and you be like, come on, man, I ain't got it today. Can we just get on for free? Like, yeah, you're trying to be looked at in a negative light. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. I'll agree with her on that one. That's taking it too far.
This is crazy. And I was definitely younger at this point. I was a teenager, maybe like 18, 19. So I definitely, in like one of my first dates ever, did not want to come out of pocket. I really wanted to see how this guy was going to move. And so we get to the restaurant, and after the meal, he says, oh, you brought your debit card with you, right? Because I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money to pay for both.
He was
pay for the whole bill, and I'm just.
Yeah, he finessed you to get a free meal.
Yeah, because honestly, of course I got my money on me.
Please don't tell me you paid. Please don't.
I paid half because he said he couldn't pay for the whole bill, or maybe he just didn't want to pay for the whole bill because that would have put him out of pocket. But it's just like, after that, it was like, all right, so now I see how this nigga is. And it's just like, I'm not really going to play you for not having money, but you really took me out on a date knowing you did not have enough money to make this a great date. Like, what did you think that I was going to think of you after this?
Right, at that point, he wasted his time and his money.
Right.
Because he was neither going to get the girl nor would he be able to recoup the time.
Exactly. So I also do agree.
This is why honesty is the best policy. Just keep it real up front. Like, I ain't got a lot of money. We're going to have to take the bus. Are you cool going Dutch? I mean, you got to throw all that out before you even go on a date, before anybody even get dressed and leave out. And if she cool with it, she cool with it. If not, don't just spring that up on somebody.
When you gave a dollar amount, I actually said that person is broke based upon truly where we live at. If you make that style of money and you live in New York City, you're not really doing nothing if you're trying to live of a standard. That's why I said that. You could take $60,000 and you could go to Baltimore, Maryland, and you could get a nice little apartment and you could do some things and they would be able to take you to dinner 2 times a week, but he would be a fucking professional dude, right? But we had a survey on the show that women don't like professional dudes. They don't like dudes that, we did a survey. Listen, we're talking about younger people sometime of yourself, you know what I'm saying? That They took a survey. They don't want a dude that's a professional dude that has to take vacations.
Well, first off, hood chicks couldn't keep a professional dude even if they did like him. And I think that's a part of the reason they don't like him. Because they know they couldn't maintain his standards. They don't know how to go to a professional event and sound intelligent. They don't know how to go to a professional event and be classy. So they would be uncomfortable and insecure in a relationship with a professional, upstanding, classy type of guy.
And playing their life around. They want a dude that's fake getting money, be there when they need them to be there. And when you work now a 9-to-5 job, you can't really do that right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the age that people think right now that we all got a brand, we got a business, that we doing this and we doing that. So women want niggas that just money just appears. It gotta just appear there and they have it and be able to take you to where you gotta go so you feel really...
Well, right, because women are used to things just appearing. Like I say, life on easy mode. So to a halfway decent looking woman, money do just appear. Men just appear, money just appear, opportunities just appear. They think that's how life works. So they like, yeah, just have money now. I don't care how you get it. And also be there when I need you at any given moment. And have a certain amount of money. And don't work all the time. And this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life is just a fairy tale to them. A lot of them, not all.
Really comfortable about what's going on. And that's why you got the young niggas being scammers. You got them doing all this stuff and shit to do because they need to impress women that's like y'all because y'all like, yo, listen, if we go somewhere, I'm expecting you to pay for this shit. I'm expecting you to do this shit. I'm expecting you to get me some shit because if you don't, you're not that guy.
Wait,
everybody wants to be that guy.
I have a question. You just said if you're a man, a woman is expecting X, Y, and Z. I think that poses a question, who pays what? Because I don't know anything about this, but apparently people are going Dutch these days on dates.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that...
But that's sad that so many men are basing their lives off of women and what women want. That's not a man. And honestly, those relationships don't turn out too well. When it's the guy just constantly on this hamster wheel trying to impress and do what it's going to take to live up to a woman's standards. Fuck that. I'm me. I'm a man. I do my thing. You could get on this boat if you want, but I'm the captain. And my moves aren't dictated by what you want or what you think.
I've had money for a long time. No.
When you were broke,
yes, I did, but I'm telling you, yes, I did, right? All right, yes, I did. Okay, you said work. Okay, when I'm saying this is the fact that yes, when we want to do something, the man wants to feel like that they're in power, like we are expected to do certain things, generally. But there does come a time where even myself, who I've had money for a long time, there was a stint of time that I filed bankruptcy, the music business was fucked up, I didn't get a chance to do the things that I want to do.
I know, and at times like that, that's when men want their ride or die woman by their side. That's why I would never base a relationship off of me taking you on fancy dates and promises of I'm going to buy you a nice house with a nice car, because hard times come. And what's the point of having a life partner if they're going to bail on you when hard times come? So I would never base a relationship off of what I could do for a woman, period. Because it may come a time where I can't do that specific thing for that woman. Title says, told my 18-year-old girlfriend that I'm not comfortable with her messaging a 30-year-old guy. Yikes. So basically she works with this 30-something-year-old guy and he jokes around with her a lot in a flirty manner. Although she denies the fact that it's flirting and claims it's all jokes. Yeah, right. For example, one time she asked for him to make her something to eat in her lunch. They work at a restaurant. And he said, do you still have a boyfriend? She says yes. And he says, then no. He also says plenty of other flirty jokes like, the only thing I like is when you wear your glasses. He has also made jokes about taking her on a date. She claims it's all to bother her brother who also works there. So basically she follows him on IG and she saw that he posted some beaver tail on his story. So she decided to reply saying, you really made that after I left work? And he responds with, lose the boyfriend and I'll make you better meals. So basically I told her I'm not comfortable that she goes out of her way to engage with this guy, especially because he does this all the time, and said I'm not comfortable with her DMing him or engaging with him when she doesn't need to because it's disrespectful to me. Oh yeah, totally agree. But I made it clear that I understand at work she can't do anything about him talking to her. So it's fine if she just brushes it off and she does not have to fully ignore him, since that might make things awkward. And she basically says it's not fair that she can't DM him from time to time. I still believe it's disrespectful. Is this wrong of me? No, it's not wrong of you, bro. It is disrespectful. And the fact that she's even trying to argue this, I would say let her go. And another thing, you keep talking about this guy is actually pushing her more to him, because you're hyping him up in her head. But let's read some comments. First commenter said, dude is 100% trying to screw her. Like you could bet any amount of money on it. Facts. Second commenter says, yep, and he is obviously disrespecting the boyfriend and pushing boundaries. Yep, to see what he can get away with. She likes the attention and doesn't see that their relationship is under attack. If a dude tells her to lose your boyfriend and her response is hee hee, then that girl either doesn't have boundaries or she is consciously boyfriend shopping. Exactly. Let me know what you guys think below. Join the Patreon for all 4 weekly videos. Make a one-time donation to keep the movement moving via Patreon. And I'll talk to you guys Tuesday. I hope the next time you hear from me, we both better people than we are today.